What's going on, everybody? And I hope you had a fantastic Friday so far. This is NYG Jeffy T 85 here, and I'm bringing you the BKN Game Recap for the Brooklyn Nets as they take on the Toronto Raptors in Toronto, Canada for the fourth time so far this year. And the Brooklyn Nets, they just find new and impressive ways to find wins. As the Brooklyn Nets, after being down 18 points in this basketball game, 18 points, the Brooklyn Nets come back, end up taking a little bit of a lead. This game was actually tied with 116 and 116 for about 3.7 seconds left in the game. And then Kyrie Irving took over the last few seconds of the game, hit a big three-point shot, and the Brooklyn Nets end up getting a big-time victory over the Toronto Raptors. Their fourth straight victory over the Raptors this season. And Kyrie Irving is the hero. 119 to 116. Kyrie Irving was unbelievable tonight shooting the basketball. Kevin Durant was unbelievable shooting the basketball. In fact, the entire Nets basketball team was unbelievable shooting the basketball tonight. The entire team was great. They shot 61% from the field. 46 of 76. You want to talk about efficient shooting? Right there. The only guy in the starting lineup that had a bad shooting night was Royce O'Neal. We didn't even score a point, but he got it done in other aspects of the game. He did get in foul trouble, but he at least was out there helping out with the rebounding. He had 7 rebounds, and he had 3 assists, even though he had 5 personal fouls in the game with 3 turnovers. But the rest of the guys in the starting lineup shot incredibly well from the field. Just at least from the field. Not the three-point line, but the field at least. Durant was 10 of 15 in 37 minutes. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. He did have 5 turnovers again. He has to start limiting those turnovers, but he had 28 points. Nicolas Claxton had another double-double. 26 minutes, he was 5 for 5 from the field. 10 rebounds, he had 1 steal. He had 6 block shots. 6! Claxton was a force in the middle of that in the court, and he had 15 points. Didn't even get in foul trouble. Didn't get any issues at all. He had 1 foul in the game and 1 turnover, and he dominated in the paint. Kyrie Irving, the hero of the basketball game. He led the team with 32 points in 35 minutes, 13 and 12 shooting, 3 for 9 from the three-point line. He had 5 assists and 3 rebounds. He only had 1 turnover in the game with 3 personal fouls. And the one thing that made me smile at that whole box score was 1 turnover. That's what you want from him. Is just 1 turnover. And then Ben Simmons, 32 minutes, 5 of 7 from the field. He was being aggressive towards the basket. He had 1 steal with 5 rebounds and 5 assists and 10 points. He did have 4 personal fouls and 3 turnovers. But Simmons was also playing good defense for this team when they needed it. And they even got that solid contribution from their bench. Between Joe Harris, Yuta Watanabe, and TJ Warren. Joe Harris in 23 minutes, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 3 rebounds and 3 assists and 2 rebounds. He had 7 points in the game with only 1 personal foul and 1 turnover. And one of the things I've been very critical about Joe Harris is his ability to stay out of foul trouble. And he did that tonight. TJ Warren, who is continuing to be a key player for this Nets bench right now. 17 minutes, 10 points, 2 rebounds. He did have 3 personal fouls, 4 or 6 from the field. I love what TJ Warren's given this basketball team. That added score off the bench, which is one of the things that I was talking about when I first started the season, is I said, look out. TJ Warren is a guy you got to look out for. This guy can score in bunches if he's healthy, and that's exactly what he's doing. In only 17 minutes, he's getting 10 points per game. And how about Yuta Watanabe? He did have 3 personal fouls in the game, but he didn't turn the ball over. He had 3 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 assist. In 21 minutes, he had 17 points. On 6 of 7 from the field, 3 for 4 from the three-point line. He continues his great shooting. The one thing I want this team to still do better is stop fouling so much. They had 25 fouls in the game to the Raptors 19. And the turnovers are not as bad, 14-8. Most of those turnovers happened in the first half, though. But this team showed incredible resilience, coming back from 18 points down, and they still had the muster to come back in this basketball game, show the resilience, go out there and be able to have the wherewithal to make this game tied towards the end. And then you had Kyrie Irving hitting that big game-winning shot from 18 feet for the three-point shot to win this game. And the Nets are now 18-12 on the season. 5 straight wins for this basketball team, and they are definitely playing the best basketball of their season. The team is healthy. They're rotating their guys well. They're playing for Jacques Vaughn on this basketball team. This team is doing a tremendous job overall. And how, as a Net fan, can you not be just smiling ear to ear from what you are seeing from this basketball team? It's just tremendous basketball overall. I love it. I love what I'm seeing from this basketball team. I really do. You're getting contributions from all these guys on a night in and night out basis. Whether it's Joe Harris, TJ Warren, Yuta Watanabe, Edmund Sumner, Seth Curry, Cam Thomas off the bench, Ben Simmons, Royce O'Neal, Nicolas Claxton, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons. You could even throw in Day'Ron Sharpe, Markieff Morris, David Duke Jr. at times, Kessler Edwards, Cam Thomas. Every night you're getting contributions from a different guy in these games. The depth is showing on this basketball team, and it's a beautiful thing to see. It is an absolute beautiful thing to see with this basketball team showing the wherewithal and the depth on this roster to get the job done. And now they have a date with the Detroit Pistons on Sunday at 6 p.m. in Detroit, and they're the worst team in basketball. So if the Nets can go out there and handle their business against the Detroit Pistons, the Nets are going to be winning 6 in a row, 19-12 on the season, and they're still creeping up the rankings right now. I believe they're 3rd in the East now, only behind Milwaukee and Boston. And this is where I expected this basketball team to be, somewhere in the top 4, and that's exactly where they are. And the depth on this roster, combined with the excellent play of Ben Simmons coming back, he's looking more spry now than he did at the beginning of the season. I guess he just needed to get his legs under him again. And Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are turning into those leaders right now, and the superstars driving this team to where they are right now. I love what I'm seeing from the Brooklyn Nets. 18-12, 5 games in a row. Let's keep it going, guys. NetsWorld, as always. NetsNation, be loud, be proud, be happy. This team is turning it around, and we all love what we're seeing. So that's my BKN game recap for the Brooklyn Nets as they defeat the Toronto Raptors for the 4th time this season on a game-winning 3-point shot by Kyrie Irving, 119-116. They have now won 5 games in a row, and they get ready for a matchup against the Detroit Pistons Sunday at 6 p.m. against Detroit, looking to win their 6th in a row on the season and raise their record to 19-12. So if you like this video, hit the like button below. Sub up if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news, updates, and chatter, and game recaps surrounding the Brooklyn Nets. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next video or short that's going to be dropping on the channel surrounding the Brooklyn Nets. And let me know in the comment section what you guys are thinking about this game victory tonight by the Brooklyn Nets, and how the fact they've won 5 in a row now, 6 games above 500, and getting ready for a key game against the Detroit Pistons, a game they should definitely win and raise their record to 19-12, but we'll see. Anything's possible. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your Friday. Take it easy, and let's go, Brooklyn Nets. It's a Nets world, and guess what? We're all just living in it.